So, with them killing Zabuza, the team is excelling. Kashi thinks that they're already ready for the tuning exam, so once they get back, Kashi gives them the form saying, train a lot. He says, Sakura asks Christian if she can help him with some genjutsu and some ninjutsu. He says that he doesn't know a lot of her techniques, like he doesn't really know Earth style, or any of the styles she knows in all the jutsus, so he knows a trainer that'll probably help. She goes, okay, and then he takes her to Anko, saying, this is Anko. She was a student of Orochimaru, but, that ended. He says she could probably teach her some stuff. She knows a lot about Earth style, snakes. She goes, but I don't like snakes. Christian says, wow, well you should get practice. Probably, yeah. Christian says, well I'm bored. And God, he just disappears, saying, alright Kakashi, Sakura's training with Anko. I'm gonna go train by myself to develop a new jutsu. He says, actually, Kakashi, could you teach me that jutsu Chidori? I mean the lightning blade? He says, no, I can't teach that to you. You need the Sharingan. I could teach it to Sasuke. Christian says, can I at least try and learn the fundamentals of it? He goes, okay. So he takes him to a field and says, alright, do the hand signs that I do. They do all his hand signs. And then Christian doesn't do it though. It doesn't work. Christian says, dang it! It's not working! Until he finally gets it. Him and Sasuke finally master it, but Christian can't use Chidori because of, the tunnel vision effect. Christian says, damn it! As he almost kills Kakashi with the attack because of how fast he's going and how he can't see. He's actually stabbed Sasuke in the leg a couple of times with it, so Sasuke's gotten used to the pain, because Christian just can't see, and he doesn't get mad at him because Christian can't really see through the tunnel effect. Then Christian says, what if I take a different approach from it? If I change the color and chakra nature, then switch! Then it turns into a purple, he says. Then he says, maybe if I manipulate it into my fist, it'll be so much cooler. He goes, ah! Kashi goes, whoa! Christian says, I'm gonna call this Shiden! AKA Purple Lightning! He goes, that's a good idea. He says, Sasuke, have you mastered Lightning Blade? Oh yeah, Sasuke didn't have Lightning Blade instead of Chidori. Sasuke says, I've just mastered Chidori. Christian says, this is a less powerful but less shock. It's a little less powerful than the Lightning Blade, but much less, with no hand signs. And it's also way faster. It is weaker though, and also it takes up less chakra. There's no hand signs to it, and I can use it in my fist instead of my hand. Sasuke says, that's pretty smart. Christian says, thank you. It's much better to be the replacement of Naruto than it is for Sasuke. So when they're all done with their training and the speed training, Sakura also comes back from training with Anko, and she also wanted to focus chakra control into her fist, and she can use half of her monster strength that she had in Shippuden. She is a master of medical ninjutsu, and a master of using snakes and the snake summoning, a master of earth style, and fire style, because she knows tons of fire techniques, like fire style, dragon flame jutsu, and all kinds. She's grown a little bit. Alright, so Sakura's gonna wear an outfit kind of like when she was younger. I'm gonna say she wore the outfit she wore in the last. Except it's younger. It's a younger Sakura. She's got gloves and she's got all that outfit. Sasuke, on the other hand, is wearing his black tuning exams outfit. Christian, on the other hand, is wearing, I don't really know what I want to give him. Christian's gonna wear Minato's outfit that he wore when he was a Chunin. In the movie where Naruto and Minato create it's an ultimate Supreme Rasengan. Christian gets that outfit, and also they all get masks because they all want to hide their identity. Sakura, they all wear the same outfit. It's just Sakura when she's in a real fight takes off this outfit and like just puts up 2 fingers, and then her outfit changes, and then if she does 2 fingers again, it'll turn back to the tuning thingy. They put it on, and then they also get masks. I'll show you all their masks. They get Anbu masks, but they're much different. They're not really Anbu masks. They're just masks in general. So let's get to Sasuke's. I think Sasuke, by far, would probably want to wear the one that Itachi wore. Even if Itachi started the clan, it is a helpful mask, and it is a mask of the Uchiha. So he puts on he's wearing this. Sasuke gets this outfit. I mean this thing. Sakura on the other hand, I don't think I know what she'd want to wear. She'd probably wear, so I'm just gonna guess. There's no one. I'm trying to find a mask that actually goes on their face. I think Sakura would want to pretend like she's I think Sakura would want to be a little bit scarier. So I think she would probably wear the hit and miss mask. I'm kidding. She'd probably wear the God Death mask. I'm kidding, Ghost mask. Sakura would probably wear a Ghost mask. Because I can't really find any other ones. And Christian, finally. This is my favorite one that I don't know what to do. Gets Anbu Fox mask. That would be pretty cool to put it on him. But he's gonna get the best mask, in my opinion. Let me get it. It's not an Anbu mask, don't worry. Chase, be quiet. Oh wait, yes, finally I can find these. Sakura's mask is gonna be a bird mask. It's gonna be this kind of golden bird right here. Now Christian's, on the other hand, is this. They all have white masks, so Christian's gonna get this mask. Quiet, Chase. Chase, be quiet. So with these, they're all wearing outfits, and then they're all ready. Kakashi loves their outfits, saying that they look amazing, and they could be perfect tuning, and they could be an entire squad. When they roll up, they're all wearing their mask and a hoodie, so that no one really knows. They're just wearing a mask, except Christian they also have like a hoodie actually. Then they walk forward. Then when they make it into the exam hall, they push open the door and walk in. Well, they see all the rookie 9, the rookie 6, Rock Lee. Chase, be quiet! He's too loud, I swear to God he doesn't stop. Chase, stop! You're being annoying! Stop! Stop, stop, stop! Stop, stop, stop! Alright, so basically they'd head in. Oh my God! It's literally when I start talking again, he doesn't stop. Quiet, Chase. Go drink some water or something. Just stop barking. You okay, buddy? Is something bothering you? Something bothering you, little guy? Eat up. There you go. Alright, let's get into this. I literally leave him for 1 second. Let's get back into this. So, when they walk in, and it's the rookie 6. Actually, the rookie 9 is there. Just forget it. Sai is also there. That's why I call it the rookie 9, and of course Kinato and Minami. Outside of there, in like a meeting room with the sensei are, Kushina says, Kakashi, how's your team progressing? He says, exponentially. They are so good. They're quiet sometimes whenever I need them to. They're awesome at missions. They even took down Zabuza and Momochi with barely any of my help. All of their combo attacks. He says, Kakashi, I don't care if he took. I bet your students are still not as good as mine. He says, we'll see about that, guy. When they walk in, everyone's like, who are they? And they're just standing there. Kiba says, who the hell are you guys? He says, yeah, who are you? Minami says, yeah, who are you? Christian's the one in the fox mask smiles, going, "Surprising you don't remember your own brother." As they pull off their hoods and pull off their masks, they say, "Hiya," and also they pull off their hoodies, and then he says, Kiba's like, "Those outfits are so cool. Where'd you guys get them?" Christian says, "These are my dad's old Chunin outfits, so I decided to clean them, I decided to copy the formula of them, give it to Sakura. Sakura created brand new outfits of those, and these are limited. We couldn't find these. So we've had to buy all the materials and make it ourselves. These is made with perfect fabric and metallic. It just doesn't look shiny. This also helps us in battle, because it's much more sleek. We also have battle outfits, but like, you know, we don't use those. Christian's outfit is going to be like, let me go get the outfit on." Since Sakura and Sasuke all have serious outfits, Christian's going to have his own serious outfit. He didn't know which one he wanted to have at first, but then he wanted this. Give me a sec, guys. 145-669. Come on, what else can I wear? I love to do this, but you know, it's not right. It's not right, man. Like, it's not right. Since Sakura and Sasuke can wear whatever they want, Christian is wearing this. Come on, don't be like this to me. Where is it? Gosh dang it. It's this. He gets to wear this, except the Shinobi Striker design just says that, you know, whatever. I'll find my own outfit for him. Give me a sec. Alright, look, he's got this. Where is it? Since he likes a reoccurring color, he's wearing this. Okay, not this, but this. He's wearing the Boruto outfit when he's actually ready to go in battle. He also wears a bandage on him, and he has his chakra saber, which he uses his chakra as an actual fight thing. What if Aoyama could manipulate his naval laser into like a blade, into like the chakra saber, going shing 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 shing? That would be actually pretty cool. I might do that when I'm gonna do my next probably won't. Oh yeah, for the people who probably don't care, but people who do care about me making another If Someone Was Better series, the next one, I'll let you guys vote in the comments of this video. Do you want Mineta, or do you want Aoyama, or do you want Kirishima? Now, Kirishima's already a good character, but like, we gotta make him even better. We're just gonna make these characters overpowered, and then we're all gonna put them in a class, so then they're overpowered as fuck. So, with this, he's absolutely crushed. I'm kidding. So, when it's time, these also guys gain so much intelligence. So, when it's time to do it, they all instantly all pass in about 5 minutes when the exams start. Look, I don't know the time, but they all came in first place. With Sakura coming in first, Christian coming in second, and Sasuke coming in last. Sakura already had enough intelligence, but with that, her stacked intelligence, their battle IQ was over 300,000 combined, which means they all have 100,000 IQ, which means they are so smart that they could throw a shuriken 500 miles away and it'd still hit the target. Christian says, "Alright guys, we're finished." As they walk out, he says, Kiba says, "Dang, they're good." Christian says, "Well guys," yeah, so after that, they make it to the second part of the exam, and it's time for it to start. He says, "Go!" They all pull out kunai. Sakura pulling out a reflex slowing kunai. Saying that she'll use it on their first opponent. Christian says, pulls out a flying rising kunai. And he says that he wants to target a strong team. He says, I think we should target Team Guy. That seems pretty good. I said, yep. Christian puts his hand on Lee's shoulder saying, hey guys, hope we do pretty good in the exam. He says, okay, you too, as they high-five, as he smiles and walks away. Neji says, that was awkward. Why would he just come over just to say good luck? Lee says, Neji, don't be a bad sport. He was just saying that. He says, Christian says, walks over to Sakura and Sasuke saying, I marked them. They go, nice. When it starts, they head out. Christian says, let's wait a couple of minutes. Then they walk forward. Christian starts saying, 3, 2, 1. And also he uses a shadow clone to track down their location. Then, when Neji finds them, he instantly destroys the shadow clone, but now Christian gains the memories and knows where they are. He says, Sakura! He says, right! As they teleport, as they throw the flying rising kunai up to the tree that he was on, that his clone was on, they all teleport there. Sakura chakra versus chakra. Christian realizes that his chakra weight is shrinking because of how much chakra Neji is taking away. Christian says, chakra suppressed. Then he suppresses Neji's chakra. Now Neji can't use it official, then he pumps his chakra right back in, going, stabs Neji. Then when it's time and they get back, they see, when they finally get there, it's time, well actually they have a showdown with the Orochimaru. Christian says, point. Lightning style! Shiden! He knows that there's no hand signs, but the hand sign one is a lot stronger, about the same strength as the lightning blade. He goes, ah! And explodes the tree that Orochimaru was on. Then they kick him back, but then they start to have a giant fight going. Sakura shoots out snakes, which Orochimaru counters with his own, which defeats Sakura since hers aren't as big and strong. Christian goes, then he says, then Sakura goes, Fire Style Dragon Flame Jutsu! Sasuke appears behind Orochimaru going, Chidori! Blasting Orochimaru from the back. He says, these kids are good. As Christian punches him back, he says, quickly! They all put their hands on his shoulder as he disappears, and then they're actually at the exit. Christian said that he threw a flying rising kunai before. Christian smiles, going, love it. So, with this over with, they'd head to the finals. Not the finals, but you know, like the preliminaries. He sees Team Guy there and he smiles, saying, looks like they survived. Christian says, I want to face that guy in the red hair. Then, it's time. He puts his fingers up and then is out. He's only wearing his actual outfit that he says that he uses in battle. Christian says, I'm ready to fight now. So the final match actually Sakura versus Ino goes so much different. Ino gets one-shotted by Sakura in the face. And Sasuke versus Yuri goes way different. Even though Sasuke does get curse mark, he's not as weakened. So yes, Sasuke did get the curse mark. So Sasuke versus Yuri, Sasuke would actually almost kill Yuri with a stab to the stomach of the Chidori. Luckily, Yuri was still alive. And Sasuke was almost disqualified. Christian puts his hand on Sasuke's curse mark as he seals it up with a strong seal. A tetragram seal, to be exact. And the seal can barely ever be removed. Christian smiles, saying, a gift for being a good teammate. He says, now it's my fight with Dog Breath. He jumps in, saying, alright, Dog Breath, let's go. As he puts his hand up and says, As he throws shuriken at him, Kiba dodges out of the way and hits Christian. Christian is letting himself get hit for reasons unknown. Then he keeps on getting punched, going, he says, you're so weak, loser, as he punches Christian in the stomach, but he doesn't make any sounds, but he is getting hit. He says, Kakashi, what is wrong with your student? He's obviously gonna lose. Christian says, nah. Then he starts to glow red. Not in Kyuubi chakra. Kiba goes, fang over fang, and goes to obliterate him. Christian moves to the right. Kiba goes, what? Christian goes and punches him in the gut. As he blasts Kiba back, and defeats him in one shot. Christian goes, as he regenerates all his wounds, he says, that's my new move. As he walks to the stands. He says, Sakura says, what move was that? Christian says, I call that move counter. I swear I take so much damage until I finally store all that damage in me. Then I punch with a final shot, ending them with one shot. He says, it's pretty good. Sakura says, no wonder. Now it's time for their training. Christian says, Kashi wants Anko to train Sakura, but Christian tells him no, he has a better idea to improve all of their taijutsu for about a week. He takes him to that spot where Minato and Jiraiya used to train. They go, Christian, as they're boxing, Christian says, Sakura, no chakra using, you're gonna break him. She goes, okay. As they're all dodging, Christian goes, and for a week and a half with non-stop training and they do eat, of course. And they go, brrr. Christian says, I think we did it, he says. Christian says, alright guys, let's go back out. Christian says, Sakura, do you really want to be a snake summoner? She goes, no, not really. He says, you'll be allowed just Sakura cuts to you. She goes, okay. They will sign in Christian. He goes, no problem, kiddo. As he puts it back. Christian smiles, saying, let's go train more. They go. He says, actually, to the back and he says, yes, kid? He says, I think I need us to train in our animal techniques. I want to learn tons of toad techniques. Sasuke should learn tons and tons of snake techniques, and Sakura should learn all kinds of healing techniques. They all say, yes. Christian starts to train and gets a sword like Gamabunta. He goes, yeah. And the sword's insanely strong, which he places the Flying Raijin mark on it, creating a Flying Raijin sword. He also develops a new jutsu called Aura Sphere. It's a compressed version of the Rasengan, which is just an orb of energy, which is a dark blue color, and he shoots it out from his hands going, basically he does it how like you do a Rasengan, like Boruto does, but it's blue and much bigger, it's much bluer, then he shoots it out, then he puts his hands forward, kinda like you do with a Kamehameha, except it's not like that. You just blast your hands out. If you know what Lucario does, then you'll know what it is. And this is a much more destructive and faster Rasengan. He calls it Aura Sphere because he uses the power of Aura. Christian also learns tons of toad techniques and he's ready. Sasuke learns tons of Fang techniques, snake techniques, and Sakura learns all kinds of Katsuyu techniques, along with getting the 100 healings mark, which is overpowered as Flip. Sasuke unlocks 3 Tomoe. Christian masters 1 tail. And then they're all ready for the Chunin exams. Christian says, let's go, guys! As they disappear, Kakashi does a funny tear saying, you've all grown. And just such strong shinobis, you guys will easily be able to defeat me one day. When it's time for Christian's fight against Gaara. Water-tron. Look at the way that I move. So disrespectful and rude. So with this, he faces Gaara. Christian says, let's go. Well, actually, let's do Sasuke versus Neji first. When it starts, Neji says, 8 trigrams, 64 palms. Sasuke jumps in the air going, poison style, poison fog. Because he learned that from Aoda, shooting poisonous fog down which poisons Neji, and with one Chidori blasts Neji out of the arena. He goes, ugh. Sasuke learned the poisonous fog jutsu, which is insanely good. Now it's Sakura versus Kankuro. Actually, not Sakura versus Temari. Third Hokage, Minato and the Third Hokage look at her forehead and see that she's got the 100 healings mark, aka the Byakugo seal. When Kankuro shoots a puppet, Sakura with one giant punch destroys the ground below her, along with Kankuro's puppet collection and Kankuro himself. She says, lava style, lava fist. When she punches the ground, Kiba goes into a pit of lava, but then she says, ash, hiding in ash, as she comes above him and uppercuts him into the sky. I think I said Kiba, I meant Kankuro. He uppercuts him to the sky, and he's defeated. Christian and Sasuke and Bosuke, everyone, are shocked at what she can do. She's an insanely powerful kunoichi. Now it's Christian versus Gaara. What a Tron. When it starts, Christian says, he pulls out his Gamabunta sword, and Jiraiya says, that looks like Gamabunta's. As Christian puts the thing back on his back, and he goes, ah! As he throws it. Then he appears in front of it with the sword in his hand, spins around and cuts off Gaara's sand, then says, Rah! He says, Shiden! And obliterates Gaara, blasting it back. He goes, ah! Christian says, what a Tron. As he says, Aura Sphere! And shoots it out at Gaara. It spins in the air, going near. Then Gaara jumps out of the way, going, ugh! But then it tracks him and hits Gaara in the stomach. He goes, as he's easily defeated. Christian smiles, going, that was easy enough. Now it's time for the attack. When it starts, Christian says, go. They all disappear. Oh yeah, Kinato and Minami would have their fight. I'm gonna say Kinato had a smart strategy and came first and beat his enemies and helped escape everyone with his Shadow Clone Jutsu. The Third Hokage and Minato recognize this, and quickly before the Third Hokage goes into battle, writes down Kinato's name for Chunin and Christian, Sakura, and Sasuke, and Shikamaru. Christian would go, ah! And start to fight with Shukaku. Then he says, guys, I'll fight Shukaku. Take care of the snakes around the village. And also help around with the villagers. Sakura says, yes. Christian says, Sasuke, just take out the enemy ninjas. Sakura, you take out the big beasts. She goes, yes. As she jumps up, going, cha, destroying one. Also summoning Katsu to heal all the hurt villagers. Then she activates her Byakugo seal and starts to destroy all the sand ninja. And also she starts destroying the snakes. Christian says, summons Gamabunta saying, let's go, chief. They go, yeah. He says, they both say, water style, liquid bullet. Christian, they both create a giant one, and Shukaku goes, air bullet. But the water bullet instantly clashes and defeats it. Christian says, water style, raging wave. And this raging wave is huge. It claps against Shukaku, but then Gamabunta cuts off Shukaku's arm. And then Christian transforms him into the Nine Tails, which makes him good grip, going, yeah. Christian says, Aura Sphere! And it's a giant one. He goes, ah, ah, as he yeets it. As Gamabunta's holding on, he lets go and jumps back as Shukaku's obliterated, and he's defeated. Christian says, Gaara, please, turn good. I had the same thing as you when you were younger. I hated everyone. Everyone hated me for no reason. Just please, go. If you're good, you'll have a great life. If you start helping people with your powers instead of being like that, they'll start to trust you more. Gaara understands this, and when they get back to the Hidden Sand, Gaara starts to help out to all the villagers, as the fight between Orochimaru versus Minato and Hiruzen would go on. Hiruzen would sacrifice himself with the Reaper Death Seal. While Hiruzen fights Orochimaru, Minato's holding off the second and first Hokage, and finally defeats them before the third can get off the Reaper Death Seal, so he throws the kunai, stabbing Orochimaru in the head. Then he appears in front of him going, Rasengan! As he obliterates him. I'm gonna say that Orochimaru will not die, though. He will be defeated, though. So he retreats with the 4 Crimson Barrier gone. He instantly dips, smiling, saying, I'll be back. Then he says, Minato, I finished the list of all the Chunin. He goes, thank you, Lord Third. He says, let me check. He says, Kinato, Christian, Sasuke, Sakura, Minami, Shikamaru, Nara, Tamari, Kankuro. He also sees that Neji Hyuga should be promoted, but he didn't really show any, so he still will get it. Kibu Nizuka will not get it. Then they finally get everyone done. Yamanaka, for having good strategies, does do it. Choji, well, he got bodied, so no. They smile and give everyone their Chunin vest. Christian puts it on, going, yeah, we did it, guys. They all smile, going, nee. Christian says, alright, now what? He says, well, now we're going to go on to the 3-year time skip. Christian would find a way to do something, and would have a mission to sneak in to find Orochimaru's pills in the coffin. He teleports in and fights Orochimaru a little bit, but then he's defeated by him, but then he, quickly before he's about to die, but he can survive, slaps a healing tag on himself and disappears, grabbing the coffin and the pills, then disappears. He says, got him. He goes, quickly, go rest. Sakura starts healing him with medical ninjutsu, and he says, I'm all good now, as he falls asleep. She goes, dang it, he fell asleep. Minato says, that's alright. This is for the curse mark. If you eat a person with the curse mark, will have great power with this. If they eat the pill, go in the coffin, sooner or later, they will come out with extra power and control over the curse mark. Minato says that they can use this in Sasuke's advantage to be stronger. They ask Sasuke if he can please take this. It will be like he's dead, but it will make him much, much stronger. He says yes, and he eats the pill, being dead kind of, and Third Hokage places him under a seal thing, and like the coffin thing, then seals him up for a couple of hours. A couple of hours later, when they get the signal, it's like a little tap to Lord Third's neck. Actually, it's a communicator from Sasuke saying that he's finally awake. And then they go and unseal him, and Sasuke finally has his full curse mark stage. He says, yes, now we're gonna go into the 3-year time skip. Christian would go out training with, Jiraiya. Sasuke would train with Kakashi, and Tsunade would also return, so she would be training with Sakura, and Tsunade is shocked that Sakura has the Byakugo seal. So she wants to train with her, so she finally gets her strength that she had in the last. But now, when Christian returns, they're smiling, and they all return. Christian has a family reunion, all that crap. When they're all about to return and eating ramen, the whole family, basically Sasuke, Christian, Minami, Minato and Kushina are all eating ramen. Minato, Christian, Minami, Minato, Kushina get teleported somewhere. They go, boom. Christian says, where are we? As he hits the floor. Christian doesn't get it, why they're in a room. They're just in a basic room, just sitting there. He says, Christian looks to the right and sees that he's a note. He says, you guys will be trapped here. You guys will be here for 24 hours. There was a barrier around here, so none of your attacks will be able to get you out. Christian goes, so when they're doing this, he says, I guess we'll just, and then at the bottom it says, someone special will be joining you in 1 hour once you get here. The hour after you get here. Christian smiles, going, I guess who it will be. Christian just sleeps for that hour. Minato and Minami are just, like, talking. But with Minami saying that she wants Sasuke here so she can go out with him. So then she can have fun. Minato says that that's too inappropriate, especially with our parents here. He says, and Sasuke doesn't like you. I think he's starting to get used to Sakura, so he doesn't think she's gonna go with him. She says, oh, shut up, Minato. Sasuke's mine. He thinks in his head. Minato thinks, I want Hinata. I kinda wanna see Hinata right now. Then, an hour later, of course, when someone arrives, poof, it's a boy with blonde spiky hair, a little bit less spiky than Minato's, and he also has whiskers and blue eyes, and he's wearing like a black and orange outfit. He says, Naruto? Naruto looks saying, Mom? Dad? And he runs up and hugs him. Christian says, what the hell happened? But then he just falls right back asleep. When he goes to hug them, Minami appears in front of him, pushing Naruto, saying, don't touch my mom and dad. He says, they're also my parents? Oh yeah, this is the main story Naruto. Not like the Naruto from their timeline. He says, who even are you? He says. Then she says, also, he's in like his stage where he only has Sage mode. Christian goes, as he's still sleeping. And then they start to have a conversation. Naruto says, who's that? He says, may I have all your names? He says, Kushina says, of course you know us, Kushina and Minato, Uzumaki and Namikaze. That is Minato Uzumaki, and that is Minami Uzumaki, and that's Christian Uzumaki. He's sleeping. Christian says, who said I was sleeping? She goes, ah! He says, I've been awake this entire time. I've just been closing my eyes. He says, so, you're Naruto. Nice to meet you, as he shakes his hand. He says, then they all sit down. Christian says, Minami says, who wants to expose their crushes? Christian says, I don't have one. He says, I know you do. He says, you can even do a lie detector test. I don't. He says, okay. Then they take him up to a lie detector test, and Minato says he doesn't actually have a crush. He says, yeah, now let me go before I destroy everything here. As he flips the lie detector table and just despawns it and puts it somewhere else. He goes, oh, whatever. already know Kinato's and I already know Minami's. He says, oh yeah? Christian says, and that's it for now.